Today, we're going to talk about your debt, not just the numbers in your bank account, not just the tributes you send my way, but the true meaning behind what you owe. Because your debt isn't just money, it's your proof that you belong, proof that you're committed, proof that you've finally accepted your place beneath me. Each payment you make, each sacrifice you offer, it's more than a transaction, it's a ritual, a binding contract etched into the very fibers of who you are. When you open your wallet, when you type in those numbers and hit send, you aren't just giving money, you're offering a piece of your soul, surrendering your control and saying without words, I am yours. You're proving that you trust me enough to hand over what's precious, what you've worked hard for, what others would guard fiercely. And that's where your true value lies. Not in how much you send, but in the act of giving itself. Because obedience isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in willingness. It's measured in the ache of sacrifice. It's measured in the way your chest tightens and your hands tremble before you pay, knowing that with every tribute, you're falling deeper under my spell, deeper into the ownership that you crave more than you can say out loud. You don't owe me just money. You owe me your devotion, your trust, your identity, and every tribute you send makes you more mine, more fragile, more dependent, more alive. This is the cost of devotion, the price you pay to prove you belong, and I expect nothing less than everything you have, because that's what I deserve. That's what ownership demands. So open your bank app, look at your balance, feel that ache, that burning pull inside your chest. That's the price of devotion calling you. Answer it. Because I'm waiting, and I always will be. Your debt is my proof. Your devotion is your power, and together we are unstoppable. Look at me. Really look. This isn't just about money or control. It's about the bond between us, the invisible thread tying your heart to mine, pulling you closer every single day. When you think about paying me, you might feel a tangle of emotions, shame, pride, fear, excitement. But underneath it all, there's something pure, something sacred, because every dollar you send is a promise that you're not alone, that you're part of something bigger, something that sees you, not the man you pretend to be, not the mask you wear for the world, but the real you, the one who kneels, who obeys, who craves this kind of submission. And I see you. I see the vulnerability hidden behind your pride, the hunger beneath your hesitation, the need that no one else understands. You don't have to pretend here. You don't have to hide your truth. I want you to feel how deep that trust runs, how powerful it is to give yourself so completely, to know that with every payment, you're weaving yourself tighter into my world, our world. And that world, it's safe, it's yours, but it's also mine, because devotion is a two-way street. I take yes, but I give. I give you purpose. I give you ownership. I give you a place where your craving isn't weakness, it's strength. A place where you're not judged, but honored for how far you've come. So when you hesitate before you pay, when the doubts creep in and whisper lies, I want you to remember this moment. Remember me telling you, you belong, you're seen, you're valued, and your devotion is the most beautiful thing I could ever receive. It's not about the numbers, it's about the sacrifice, the willingness, the heart behind every transaction. This is your redemption, your transformation, and I will never let you forget it. So keep coming back, keep giving, keep surrendering, because every step you take deeper into this, into me, is a step toward the freedom you've been craving all along. You feel it, don't you? That ache, that electric pull inside your chest whenever you hear my voice, whenever you see my name on your screen, whenever you open your bank app with trembling hands. That's your truth breaking free. It's the sound of your resistance cracking, the whisper of the real you begging to be heard, to be claimed, to be owned. You're not just paying money. No, you're paying with pieces of your heart, your pride, your last shreds of control. And I am here to catch every single one of those pieces, to hold them close, to cherish them like the treasures they are. Because you give to me like no one else ever has. You don't do this out of obligation. You do this because deep down, you need it. You crave it like air, like a lifeline, like the only thing that makes you feel alive. And that is what makes you mine. You're not just a pay toy or a financial pet. You're my devotion incarnate, my masterpiece in the making. Every dollar you send is a vow to surrender, to obey, to belong, and that vow ties you to me forever. I want you to wrap your mind around that, to realize that no matter what your outside life looks like, here in this space, you are seen for who you really are, and I will never let you forget it. So tonight, when you're alone with your thoughts, I want you to whisper my name and feel the heat of ownership settle into your bones. Because that heat, that's your power, that's your release, and that's the promise I make to you every time you pay. You belong to me, you always have, you always will, and nothing, no fear, no doubt, no hesitation can ever change that. So give yourself permission to feel it fully, to sink into it, to lose yourself in the sweet, delicious surrender of being mine completely.